The Art of War, the book that teaches you how to win without fighting the greatest victory, is the one that requires no battle. That's not a quote from a self-help book. That's Sun Tzu, a Chinese military strategist from over 2,500 years ago. His book, The Art of War, has outlived dynasties, not because it teaches you how to fight, but because it teaches you how to think. To subdue the enemy without fighting is the acme of skill. In other words, regret doesn't fix what ego ruins. It's about the kind of strength that doesn't need to shout, the kind of discipline that doesn't need applause. Supreme excellence consists in breaking the enemy's resistance without fighting. Sometimes the best strategy is silence, stillness, disappearance. Let them burn themselves out trying to provoke you. You've already moved on. In the end, the art of war isn't about war. It's about winning with wisdom. It's about becoming so clear in who you are that nothing can pull you off course. Not enemies, not ego, not even yourself. The greatest mistake in life isn't failure, it's reacting without thinking. Sun Tzu teaches clarity over chaos, restraint over rage, not because emotion is bad, but because unchecked emotion turns warriors into fools. Your war is mental. You're not in a physical war. You're in a mental one, against distraction, against comparison, against systems designed to keep you reactive and weak. The enemy isn't always out there. Sometimes it's your scrolling, your overthinking, your addiction to being seen. Appear weak when you are strong, and strong when you are weak. In a world obsessed with performance, power is the ability to stay grounded, while everyone else is chasing attention. You don't need to argue to prove your intelligence. You don't need to win every debate to be right. You don't need to react to every insult to protect your ego. Real strength isn't loud. It's quiet, patient, strategic. Let others waste their energy swinging wildly. You move with purpose or not at all. Know yourself. Know the field. Sun Tzu's foundation is simple. Know yourself, and you will win all battles. Not some, all. Because when you understand your own weaknesses, no one can use them against you. When you understand your emotional triggers, you can stop being controlled by them. But that's only half the equation. You also have to know the field. Who benefits from your reaction? Who controls the environment? Where are the traps? Never walk into a battle you don't understand. Never let your opponent choose the terrain. War isn't just on battlefields. When you hear war, you probably imagine swords, bloodshed, armies. But the art of war isn't about destruction. It's about discipline. The war Sun Tzu talks about is everywhere. In your workplace, in your relationships, in your own mind. It's the war against distraction. The war against impulse. The war against the part of you that reacts instead of reasons. Sun Tzu didn't write about how to kill. He wrote about how not to lose yourself. If you know the enemy and know yourself, you need not fear the result of 100 battles. And sometimes you are the enemy. Victory without conflict, the best kind of victory, isn't when you defeat someone. It's when you make the fight unnecessary. Emotion is the enemy of strategy. Anger may in time change to gladness, but a kingdom once destroyed can never be restored. This isn't a book, it's a blueprint. The art of war isn't just about military tactics. It's about mental freedom.